Hey guys, what is going on today? Today we got a new product we're going to test out today from Chemical Guys. It is their Extreme and Maxi Suds 2. A lot of you guys on my channel actually told me, you recommended this to me a lot, said you can't wait till you get to try it out because I know you like the suds and stuff like that, which of course I do. And you said you can't wait till you try this out, so go ahead and pick it up next time you make the order. So of course when I made the order, I listened to you guys and actually picked this stuff up because I do try and listen to you guys for some of the part, and then some of the items I actually pick up stuff that I like. You know, that's totally fine, but you know what, I try and listen to you guys any way I can. If you guys have any suggestions or stuff like that, or some products that are easy to access or something, next time I go to the like a store or anything, I try and pick it up for you if I can actually find it and actually see it. So we're going to be testing it out in here in my old 1991 Honda Prelude. This thing has not been washed in 3 months now, something like that. I don't know. I mean, it was kind of still hot, and of course I don't take the baby in this. A lot of you guys keep asking me, did you get rid of the 91 Prelude? I said, no, it just sits over here in the driveway. I don't do anything with it because I don't want it, because the air conditioner doesn't work in here. I just don't want to take my little boy in here and have him burning up, so I take him in the other cars. So that's all it comes down to right there. And so we're going to be washing it real quick here. It is really, really filthy. I am beyond tempted to bring out the foam cannon for this. But the fact is, I've got to give you a real-world scenario view and review of a product with just a 2-bucket system, because not everybody out there has a foam cannon. Hell, I just recently only got one. And I know the foam cannon is really going to make it sudsy, and I'm sure it will do an excellent job. But I don't want to change what results might be when you guys ask me, is it really sudsy, is it thick, and stuff like that. And I try, of course, give you the best results possible and try to give you a true review out here, because nobody pays me to do this stuff. I just do it for fun on my own. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and bring the camera off. I'll show you the best I can how dirty it is. It's just random junk from the last 2 to 3 months sitting on it. That's all it is. It's not really a lot of road grime and stuff like that. It's just the typical weather and dust and dirt just sitting on it, and that's about it, honestly. So let me go ahead and bring the camera off. We'll walk you around the car real quick. We'll go ahead and fill the 2-bucket system, do all the typical stuff you'd like to see me do, and then we'll wash it, and I'll come back and show you the final review. So there we go, guys. It is almost Christmas. We are 1 week away right now, and it's hot today. It's like 83 degrees here in Florida, so yes. All right, guys, see you in a second. All right, guys, here we go. The sun's going in and out of the clouds real quick, so obviously you're going to see it get dark light. So I'll go ahead and show you everything real quick. I've got to make sure I stay out of it. Look at all the junk that's just sitting on the car. Look at it all. Remember, guys, this car is not the best condition. I bought it as a daily driver about 7 years ago, so it just is something for me to get me from A to B without having to put loads of miles on my newer cars. But look at the roof and the glass roof here. Look at it all dirty. This is just from dirt sitting here. It's not from actually being driven a lot or anything like that. It's just from a lot of dirt from sitting here and just crap. Like, obviously bird poop is on it. I mean, you can just see it all right there. It's just the way it goes, you know what I mean? From sitting underneath all these trees for months on end. I get it out, drive around the block a couple times, and I park it again. That's just the way it goes. And here I am looking to buy like a 91, 92 GTR and import it from Japan. So you can see like bird poop and stuff like on it. Just the typical stuff. So I really want to just freshen it up, make it look good, and clean up the interior. Try out one of the Chemical Guys scents, you know, like that, and I'll make that for another video. But that's basically all I want to do today, just clean it all up. So let me go ahead and get the 2-bucket system set up, and then we'll pour it in, do the measurement and all that stuff. So all right, guys, welcome back. Time for the go ahead and do the 2-bucket system here. Obviously I have my regular clean water bucket that's actually going to be used for soapy water, and then this will be just straight clean water. Of course, both have green guards. If you don't know me by now, that's what I use on both of them. Just to give you an example, obviously there you go. So I use them in both of them to keep any of the dirt out and stuff like that. I've already read the directions here. It says mix 1 cap full of product with 1 gallon of water in a clean wash bucket. Always wash the vehicle when the surface is cool. Rinse the vehicle with water to remove loose grit and surface dirt. Start washing from the top down and rinse the vehicle often. Frequent rinsing is important when washing on a warm day. It's a little bit warm today. It's not hot, really hot here in Florida, but it's a warm day here. And it says, do not allow the soapy water to dry on your paint. That's why I always do in my videos. I always wash the car constantly. Every time I do like a whole half of the car or whatever, or at least a quarter of the car, I always wash it back down anyways, just to make sure that I'm always good to go. It says use a final rinse of free-flowing water, nozzle off the hose, allowing the water to sheet off of the vehicle. And that's it. So basically we're using 1 cap per 1 gallon of water. I put about 4 gallons in this, so I'm going to be using 4 caps just to give you guys a straight up heads up. Obviously out here, you can actually use the pop top on it, but just so that I measure it out for you guys so that we're actually doing all right. First off, let me do a smell test here. This is important for me. Man, it smells really good. I mean, I don't really know what it is. Is it almost like bubblegum scent or something? Oh man, it's sweet, like a candy smell. It really is good. So let me go ahead and start going on here before I like it. There's 1, 2, getting a little messy here. 3, and 4. There we go. Washed it out good. So we got four obviously capfuls and about 4 gallons of water here. Let's go ahead and stir it up here. So basically what I really want to see here is how sudsy it is, how thick and lubricity it is. I've tried other chemical guys products in the past, and some of them are kind of watered down, honestly, to tell you the truth. And I try and always give you the most honest, truth, and full answer there is, because I do try so many over-the-counter products, and compared to those, some of chemical guys' products are kind of watered down. Maybe it's set up for their foam gun and foam cannon, but I test them out as a regular 2-bucket system a lot of times, and I do see it's a little bit loose, so I really want to try it. I'm feeling the same kind of thing here. It's pretty watery right now. I'm actually not feeling any like slick lubricity or anything like that in it. So we're going to be trying it out here. I mean, that doesn't mean, that could not mean anything, but it is actually. Hear it? Hear my hands? You hear them like squeaking against each other? That's because there's no lubricity in this. So of course I will let you know by the final end. I mean, we'll let you know. One thing I really am concerned about here is the suds. If it stays sudsy, if it stays rich and thick through the whole wash, then I'm totally okay with it. I'm just letting you guys know right now there's obviously no lubricity in this at all. Like I said, you can hear my hands. Hear that? There's no slickness in between my hands or anything like that, so you're not going to be looking for a lot of lubricity in this. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and start washing down the car with the water, and then go ahead and hitting it with the soap. So let me get to it before the sun gets down too long. Alright guys, what's going on here? I'm right a little off camera right now, but what I want to show you something is here. I really got to show you the honest to God's truth here. I always do show you the truth here. I just pulled the wash mitt out of the actual bucket here, obviously the dirty clean water bucket. And I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to let you see exactly firsthand how long the suds are lasting right now. I mean, I've got to say I'm not really impressed with the way things are going right now. They're lasting for a little bit, but you know, I get to the top here and they're already starting to die on me. So I feel like I just got to keep rushing back to the bucket here. And that once again, that goes back to trying to be as honest as I possibly can. I mean, you can see there's not much left. So I'm like, okay, I got to rush back to the bucket here, get some more clean off my mitt real quick, and then get over here to the stuff, because I'm already running out of suds. It's not really that great. I'd say B- suds wise here. Here, I'll show you a little bit closer. Look, I just dipped it. I just dipped it out of the clean water bucket, the soapy water bucket, and you can see, is there tons of suds here? No, there's not. I feel like I'm just pushing water around at this point. And I gotta be real with you guys. When I see these kind of things, this is why I try and tell you guys that chemical guys, maybe they're not meant actually for a 2-bucket system really good, but they are great. I mean, great. When I tried the stripper suds the other day and the foam cannon, it was immaculate. It was so good. So I'm going to tell you right now, I'm kind of disappointed with the way their 2-bucket system is, because I'm not getting lots of suds. I mean, you just saw, I just put the mitt on there, and it's just not that good. And this is why I kind of tell you that a lot of over-the-counter products are actually a lot better right now than a lot of the chemical guys soaps. Now, I've tried a lot of chemical guys stuff, and I do like their stuff, but I think their soaps are a little weak. And I think chemical guys, if you're watching this video, make something rich and thick that compares to an over-the-counter product. For us guys that only have a 2-bucket system, now they have foam cannon. I bet this thing works immaculate on the foam cannon. You know, I might actually bring it out here in a second to actually show you. We'll actually hook up the foam cannon. But I've got to be real with you guys and say this is pretty watered down stuff. And the suds just are not lasting. I mean, like I said, it's probably like 78, 80 degrees today, but it should be a lot better than what it is compared to other soaps I've tried in the past. So that's honest, real with you, 101. And I'm not going to try and fake it or anything and lie, because they don't pay me to do this stuff, and I'm paying for it, so I want a certain amount of quality. So let me go ahead and continue on. I might bring out the foam cannon here in a minute just to see the difference and show you the difference. And if it does work, then hey, if it's for foam cannon, use it. But right now, 2-bucket system, it's a little weak right now, a little weak. Let me go ahead and keep going, guys. All right, guys, real quick here. I went ahead and hooked up the foam cannon over here with the pressure wash, so it will be loud here in a second, but I really want to see if there's much of a difference. You guys see how it is, and it's kind of pretty damn watered down, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to hook it up to the foam cannon, and if it actually does do really good in the foam cannon, I can give it an A on the foam cannon wise, but if otherwise, right now, it's going to be pretty low rating, you know what I mean, like a C or B- or something like that with the foam, because everything just runs out. It feels like pretty much water. So that's where we're at right now, so get ready to see the foam cannon real quick being used, and then after that, I'm going to give you the final results here at the end, and let's hopefully it works really good in the foam cannon. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what it's meant to be used as, and not more like a 2-bucket method. So we'll see you in a second. I'll see you in 2 seconds. Alright guys, here we go. We've tested it out with just regular 2-bucket method, and it's just kind of like, nah, let's test it with the actual foam gun, foam cannon. at the difference already. Instant difference. This is what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure they set up most of their products to be used with the actual foam cannon itself or a foam gun. Alright guys, well here we go. That proved my point immediately. With the 2-bucket system, it's too watered down. It's just, it's just not thick enough, rich enough for me. I would tell you to go to probably a different product. But right now, when I use it with a foam cannon, excellent, excellent. I mean, the ground is actually kind of slick. It actually feels really crazy. It feels like I'm actually walking on snow in an 80-degree day. So I just want to let you guys see that if you have a foam cannon or foam gun, this stuff's not a problem. But when it comes to actual 2-bucket method, I would say pass on it right now and go with something else, maybe over the counter or something like that. Chemical guys, please, please make a product for us guys that only use a 2-bucket method. Really rich and thick. There's plenty of over-the-counter products that are a lot better than your stuff right now. So I'd say work on that. Other than that, with a foam cannon, lots of fun. It works really good. So let me go ahead and continue to wash this stuff off, and then we'll make final results here in a few seconds. But there you go, proof positive. Alright guys, welcome back. Time for those final results. First off, let me say it's starting to get a little bit cloudy, as you can see. But the car does look really good. I will give it that. And so first off, let me go ahead and say this product is obviously a little bit watered down by like a typical Chemical Guys product. So if you're buying this for a 2-bucket system, I would say go ahead and pass on it and try something else. One of my top 10 picks I have from another video. But if you're going to use it for the foam cannon, maybe your foam gun like I just showed you, it actually works really, really daggum good. So it's a quality A product there. However, if you're doing with a 2-bucket system, I would say it's no more than maybe a C, because man, within one panel, it was already starting to like just die. There was no suds left. Now, I will tell you this straight off, when I did actually use the pressure washer to stir it up even more, the suds definitely did come out a lot more than what it did with the garden hose. But the problem is, once again, if you don't have a pressure washer, you're not going to be able to get those kind of results. And that's what I'm trying to get back to you with. And I don't want to see you spend your hard-earned money on a $10, $8 product, whatever this was, and you not to be satisfied with it when there's so many other products out there. So I got to tell you, Chemical Guys, I would really, really, really love to see you actually make some good products for just the 2-bucket system people that do not have a foam gun, do not have a pressure washer, do not have a foam cannon. That would be amazing. Make it super rich, super thick, and so that, you know, with our just regular hose system, we're not going to have that problem. But for the people that, you know, do have the foam gun and stuff, then, it, you know, this stuff actually worked really good. As you saw, it was actually really good. The studs were nice and high then, and everything worked out good. So it just shows you that I told you before that Chemical Guys makes their products, I think, for foam cannon and foam guns, and not so much for the 2-bucket system. Maybe the 2-bucket system, they're like, you go ahead and deal with those company over there, and don't really worry about us because we're maybe the more professional detailers. So that's all I really want to tell you guys straight off. It actually did a really good job, like I said, with the foam cannon. I had a blast with it. It actually does, like I said, looks really good, and it's bright and white, even though it actually is kind of cloudy. So right now, my recommendations are go ahead and pass on this unless you have a foam cannon, then go ahead and pick it up and have some fun with it. So there you go, guys. I hope you guys like my honest reviews. I really do. I really appreciate it. I really do enjoy doing this kind of stuff. It really is fun getting to do this at the end of December, and it's still like 80 degrees. That's also fun being able that I live in Florida. So if you like my honest review, make sure you hit that thumbs up for me. Subscribe, share my videos, and tell me your thoughts and truthful thoughts on it. I mean, I don't want to be trolled or anything like that, but you get the idea. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see y'all at the very next video. Take care.